Alright, we're going to try this again. Hopefully you don't get cut off. Actually, let me jump on Discord real fast and put this out. We did just get cut off due to internet issues. Discord open up. And Map's going to be jumping all over the place while I go off screen. Yep. I don't know. There's something on YouTube stream. It's jumping from excellent connection over to we're gonna be ending you soon. I guess these solar flares really are a goddamn thing. Wow. Yeah, I don't know where the hell that popped up from. Like YouTube's acting all weird on me, so that should I deleted that. It shouldn't be there anymore. You refresh it, should not be showing anymore. That should not be there. Jump onto YouTube on my phone and take a look. Huh. Thought I deleted that. And I can't go jump into YouTube to fix that while this is going on. I mean, if anybody wants to wait for that while this one's going live, I mean, they can wait, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. Can I jump back without cutting this? The map's going to be a little weird because I'm off screen right now trying to deal with that extra stream it's showing me I'm supposed to be doing. Trying to erase that. The map's all over the place. I do apologize. I'm actually looking at it on a side screen. I'm just trying to deal with this crap. There we go. Alright, that should be deleted now. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Got that figured out now. So nobody should hopefully be waiting on that stream. And I'm showing an excellent connection again. Well, that one popped up when I was trying to restart this stream. I don't know what the hell is going on with YouTube. It's annoying as all hell. Now let's get back to the fight. At least my men are no longer fatigued. Crashing again on your end, and I'm showing an excellent connection this time. Yeah, I don't think the weather right now is good for a stream. I just don't think the internet gods are working with us tonight. So I want to at least try and get this battle done. I ain't got enough whiskey for all this BS with the internet. The way you type that, I don't know how to answer that. That's a detachment. I don't want to screw with detachments. They never die. I think we're going to lose this battle from sheer casualty numbers, but the Federals are not pushing either. Yeah, we're already at 11% casualties. Their morale's 4 points higher than ours. Detachments suck up ammunition and never seem to goddamn die. Who's marching around back here? I hear marching. Somebody moving. I want to do something, but anything we do will basically be suicidal. Ooh, I'm going to have to steal that one from you, Keys. I like that. Oh, no, Ink, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Go to long range. Once we stand up, we should be able to volley down this detachment right here and push on one of these brigades. We're low on ammunition, but I want to try and get as much prestige out of this battle as I possibly can. Right now we're sitting at just under 80 prestige gain. I need, what, 300 more prestige to take the division? They're in range. Hit them, boys. Hit them. Have a good one, Rainey. Thank you for all the gifted memberships earlier. These guys are in range. We're not shooting at them, really. Well, the coffees are back over here where my mouse cursor is, so we're not getting those anytime soon. These are our own guns they captured. Why are we not firing at this detachment? Now, low ammunition's a long reload, yeah. As long as YouTube doesn't die on us again, we'll keep this going for a while. Right now, everything looks good. I have a feeling there's a whole bunch of streamers that got cut off, and I jumped in like ahead of the line on everybody. So we should be good. Brad, how we doing? It's war's going. War's going. That's all I can. That's about all I could say. Let's shoot at this brigade now. Didn't put us in range of them, did it? No. For your Fall Guy streams, this is where the action is. But now you said that, that was a good TV show, Fall Guy. That was a good one. Yeah, we had some major battles. Now, the first stream's pretty long. There's actually 2 first episodes for this stream series, because, my dumbass forgot to save at the end of the first episode, so, everything that happened in the first episode didn't actually happen until, episode 1-1. Down to 6 shots per man, and it's only 11:30 in the morning. During a fight. I really do. Yeah, I mean, I wish there were ammo trains in this, that we could call up. It's still only 11:30 in the morning. I mean, there's an entire day of fighting, so I'm just gonna do what we can. As long as nobody's shooting at us and we're causing casualties, I'm happy. Sure, the plastic surgery after getting something like that's gotta be expensive as all fucking hell. I almost had 100 prestige for this battle. Okay. Honestly, I'm glad the Federal should have won this already. They could have pushed in and crushed us. The fact the AI hasn't is a little odd. So I'm Donkey. How we doing this evening? It's actually shifting back into our favor a little bit. Yeah, the morale's only 2 points higher than us now. Yeah, I don't know what Scott's doing. He is not pressing in his attack. After they broke our core over here, they just stopped. As I said, I don't recall seeing your name before. Welcome to the streams. Usually run them for a few hours. This is actually the second one of the night since YouTube's a little screwed up tonight. Had to restart it. Alright, so let's go hit this brigade. Hopefully they don't push on my flank. Yeah, we have a bit of a weird chat, Swamp Donkey. Don't be afraid to jump in. It's all in good fun here. I'm going to let this keep running while I step away for a quick second. Alright, I'm back. You guys didn't talk too much crap behind my back, I hope. That lateral move from the Army to USMC. Really not much. What's your MOS skill? What MOS are you going into? Because you're lateraling from infantry to infantry, there's not much of a difference on much stuff. But if you're going from different MOS to different MOS, it's going to be probably a culture shock for you. So, all right, but are you lateraling over to the infantry, or are you going to a different MOS though? Either way, you're going to be seeing a culture shock just by the way the Army does things a little bit differently. Especially say if you're transferring over aviation now and you hate it. Huh. I know a lot of guys who are infantry and went aviation and love it. I almost did that. Yeah, basically, the only big difference is there's some rank differences between the Marines and the Army, and just cultural differences, really. Otherwise, you're going to have all the information you already need. It's just getting used to the different structure. That's one of the reasons I retired Swamp Donkeys. New Army and old Army. I'm old tail end Cold War Army, and I just couldn't stay in any longer than I did. It was just too many changes for me. We're out of ammunition and tired again, and it's only 12:30. This is going to put us in range of those Gatlins or coffee mills, whichever. They're lying down, so those coffee mills are about to open up on us. Yeah, I just retired 2 years ago. I miss it and I don't miss it. Levin left to retire, so you came in during the height of the wars, towards the middle of them. So you have to understand, like, that's a bit of a different culture shock for me, whereas I came in, I started my career prior to the War on Terror, went through the entire War on Terror, and then just watching everything change was just too much for me. Too many changes over 20 years. Yeah, a lot of guys who leave the Corps end up actually, from what I understand, a lot of them end up in the National Guard. Because, not too many Marine Reserve units out there. I mean, I can get Whitworth right now. I have the prestige for it. I'm trying to save the prestige to take a division command over. I need some like 200 more prestige to take over the division that I'm in. I think it's only so expensive because my brigade's a 5-star crack unit. And we basically are sitting back and sniping. We have the Mississippi Rifles, which have a good range. 500-yard range, which is 100 yards shorter than the Whitworths. Streamlabs is not popping up. You'd see Streamlabs pop up if it was active. It might actively be YouTube blocking it. If YouTube's blocking it, I'd put it up in the Discord. Which you're going to see the map jump for a second here. Started working on a chat bot. I didn't get it working before the stream, though. So I gotta do this manually. There you go. Discord link's up in the chat. If you're not a member of it yet, think about joining. And if, like I said, if YouTube's blocking comments on here, just post them up over in the Discord. Unless it's political, I allow it. You're never too old to go enlisted to officer. If you come over to the Army, it's a lot easier to do than the Marine Corps. Oh, yeah, in the Army at 32, you can become a lieutenant or chief if you want. This no ammunition is really bugging me. Well, it looks like we broke guys on the coffee mills. Oh, they changed the model for the coffee mill guns. Look at that. Unless I just never noticed it before. They actually have the ammo cases on the trailer. That's interesting. I never noticed that before, but I don't use the things. Yeah, I think you could do it up until you're 38, if I'm not mistaken. I like to say this battle's over, but Federals are just not attacking. And we're defending, so we're not going to be attacking. This is just drawing out, no end. And I have no ammunition. Yeah, this is a great game. This is I know a lot of people do complain about some of the stuff in this game, and rightfully so, wrongfully so, but this is the best game for the type of game that it is. There's no other game like it. And yeah, like I used the Gatlings in one campaign playthrough, probably when I first started the channel, because somebody asked me to, and I just was not happy with the damn things. They went through ammunition way too fast for their effectiveness on the battlefield. So they're just not a useful weapon. The 1-pound Williams guns have some usefulness, but not much better. I'm just glad they haven't tried adding flamethrowers in, because they were experimented with during the war. The Army of James actually experimented with them at one point. Actually, where's that book? Let me see if I can look up exactly when they experimented with it. Alright, the book. I brought this book up many times before. Army of Amateurs, which is Butler's Army of the James. They experiment with flamethrowers. I'm in the index. I know I've seen it mentioned in here. I'm not seeing it in the index. Maybe under experimentation. No. I'm probably going to have to peruse through the book to find the exact quotations. Be a job for tomorrow. But that is a very good read. I highly recommend it. Army of Amateurs, which is by Edward Longasair. That falls under, that actually falls under one of the perks, Josh. That's the Miners and Sappers perk. So that's just a straight up perk, so you don't decide how they go about doing it. I wish naval combat was actually tactically modeled like Empire Total War. Yes and no. I mean, that was something I did like in Empire Total War, but I wasn't really crazy about it either. Decided to bathe herself in cupcake. You know, they make cakes just for that now. I think they're called smash cakes. Yeah, hopefully John will come back and revisit the AOM mod. I do miss it. That made a lot of good changes to the game. He got burnt because they've done a lot of updates to this game, and the developers don't always announce their changes. They very rarely put out a change log, so John just got tired of trying to track down all their changes. And I don't blame him. Have a good one, Brummer. Happy hangovers. Now there's a coffee gun set up over here. looks like the feds might finally start pushing in. At least with a limited attack on our right flank. Yeah, I'd never heard of them before until recently with my great-nephew's birthday, but he was so young he didn't know what to do with it. I mean, like, kind of like last battle where our command threw away an easy victory, the Federals are throwing away an easy victory on this fight, it looks like. Gig is when you're guilty, you play where your 6-pack turns into a 4-pack. Well, Grim, the whole point of the Smash Cake is to, like, smash it up and play with it, and apparently there's also like a toy in the center of it or something like that, so... But he was just way too young. I mean, it's his first birthday, so it's like... Yeah, he's not going to know what to do with that. Then again, you know, my niece and her mother went overboard on the birthday, as parents tend to do these days. Oh, I get it now. I haven't I haven't heard that term in so long. Oh god, honestly, I got rid of Netflix years ago. Kind of like Kinder Eggs, yeah. Engage at will. We were already doing that, buddy. Yeah, I hadn't heard that term in so long. Wow. My guys are so low on ammunition, they're basically stuck in one long load animation. Instead of which one? Oh no, I'd rather have a big old cake that has a stripper pop out of the middle of it, to be honest with you. I love the Gaunt's Ghost series. It's amazing how big Warhammer's become over the years from when I got into it originally back in the 90s. I think the pandemic blew a lot of that stuff up because nobody had anything else to do, really. This brigade's at half strength. They've taken more than 50% casualties. They're not even a one-star brigade. And they're standing there like Chads, just taking it. You gotta be kidding me. You ever looked at Birthday Party? It ends up like the plot of Under Siege. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, if you could find all the early stuff, like I got a lot of the original stuff up in my mom's attic somewhere. I'm sure I could sell a lot of it for a good amount of money. Like, I know I have an original Land Raider model up in the attic somewhere. I told the guy about, and he offered me $200 for the thing. No sight unseen. He just wants that model that bad. When he said that, I'm like, I'm gonna hang on to this thing for a few more years. Have a lot of the original codexes, stuff like that. I wish I had more of the original Mech Warrior stuff, because that's gone up in value heavily. You want Rachel Hunter as your playmate? I'd like an early 2000s Jenna Jameson, please. We're not even doing damage anymore. We're firing so sporadically. Exo Squad, wow. That was based off of Mech Warrior, though. Alright, we gotta silence these fucking Gatlings over there. Ooh, Carmen Electra, good choice. We're going to have to add her name onto the voluptuous class of ships. If you don't follow my UAD live stream campaign, we actually, yesterday's episode, we created a class of ships called the Voluptuous, named after shapely women. I'm going to have to add that name on. Well, in this case, it'd be the IJN Electra, because it's a Japanese Navy run. There is no, we didn't. We did not add Dolly Parton. We will be. So far, it's the Voluptuous, the Mae West. Somehow Betty White ended up on the list, but she deserves a ship all of her own because she's a badass lady. Crap. I can't remember everybody that we named. Jenna Jameson's got one, so yeah, there's a few ladies named already. Actually, let me write these down right now so I don't forget. Let's not write that down on the Nintendo list. All the new series of destroyers are the Nintendo class. It's all named after the games. I gotta put these on a separate page. Yeah, I'm not going to be naming a ship after Megan Fox. I really don't like that lady. Yeah, it is the Voluptuous 2 right now because the original did sink. Oh, those goddamn coffee mill guns. Clear this damn detachment out, boys. I think the problem, I'm going to pull back a sec. I don't think the sound of those, they do fade. All right, I'm just going to pull our brigade back to here because we have no ammunition. We're not doing anything right now. And I'm going to get us away from the sound of that coffee mill gun and run up the game speed because this is getting ridiculous. Get as little on the map as we can. They should be ending soon. I just don't like Megan Fox at all. I'm not pulling back. Why? Oh, we're out of them. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, there's the end of the day. Whew. Get ourselves some ammunition. And our brigade just broke. Why? Hopefully we didn't lose any percent. Getting us killed. Your reputation as overly reckless officer has taken hold of the men. They fear you will lead them to a certain pointless death in this battle. If information about casualties and units routing spreads, the men may lose heart earlier than they normally would, resulting in your side losing this battle, even if casualties are otherwise sustainable. Much, but let's put it to use. We need suicidal flag bearer when you have Colonel Grumpog. Yep. I'm surprised we actually haven't picked up a suicidal flag bearer yet. Orders are going out, but for what? We haven't received any. Things are a little jumpy right now. So many orders going out. Earned over 100 prestige so far this battle. Hopefully that keeps up. Second half of cleanup underway. Oh god. Oh, they're pushing hard over here. Whoa, we are wrapped. They wrapped around us. That's what Scott was waiting for. He's got us wrapped. He's wrapped around us. Okay. Pull us back from the firing line. Things are really jumpy right now. It's hard to give a command. Wrap around. Things are so, there's so much going on, it's hard to even give a command to one brigade right now. I am extricating my brigade from this mess. Already at 21% casualties. Holy crap. We've done more to the Federals, but not much more, and they can just eat those numbers up like nothing. Look at that. It's a good thing I started falling back. Yeah, they got us wrapped on both flanks. Jesus. With the manpower walls, Confederacy of the commands has wasted men and left them. Yeah, that's happened to me in several campaigns. Well, this campaign isn't over yet. Who knows, I might be able to pull something off like the last time we played. Get command of a corps and head north and wreak havoc on the Federals. I think I want to try and make another run on New York City at this rate. Make another run on New York City. Defeat's coming soon. That is really inching over in the Federals' favor. Well, I want command of the division that I'm in now because my brigade's in it, and it's a crack brigade, so I don't want to give it up. Once I get the division, it'll be no problem for me to earn the prestige to take over the corps. As the old saying, it takes forever for Scott to get started, but when he starts to roll, there's no stopping him. Detachment or an actual battery? It's an actual battery. We'll help on this flank. Now we're on the flank of the flankers. Let's see if we can do some damage. We don't have much ammunition, but once we're out of ammunition, I'm pulling us back. There we go, start hitting them. And they're not even facing the... And that's that spitting sound, that's the coffee mill. The other sound's the Gatling. This is the coffee mill. I'm still showing a strong connection on my end. Like I said, whoever brought up that solar flare earlier, it's got to be it. Before the last time we tried that, Josh. And that was pure luck we pulled that off. As long as I can get this battle finished, I'll be happy. The stream cuts off a second time because of this crap. You know, I'm not going to restart it. I want to at least get this battle finished. Pushing on him. I want to shoot that cavalry brigade in the rear. Stream cuts off again. I'm going to the bar. These guys should have broken already. 20 men left, 70 casualties, and they're not broken. I hate that crap. There they go. Let's start hitting this cavalry. There's a cavalry brigade over on our flank right here. Look at that. Oh, I've killed entire brigades down to the last man in some battles. Like, you could see them just lined up in a giant stack of bodies. I think it really comes down to a memory issue sometimes, because this game does eat up a lot of memory. Yeah, I have 500 prestige now. Nice. Started this battle with less than 400. Earned 160 prestige so far. Too bad we're not going to get up to 200. That's going to leave us just shy of being able to take over the division. You know what? You're not wrong, Grimwolf. You're not wrong. But we're already running out of ammunition again. We started the battle with 29 shots per man. We're down to 13. Like I said, once we're out of ammunition, I'm pulling us back. And they've ended their push. They're not really pushing anymore. But our entire army's ready to break. It's not going to take too much to break the army. These two batteries are about to go. I can hear my brigade firing, but I'm not seeing a firing animation. Yeah, one battery got wiped out to a man. Now you know things are janky. There were 2 batteries here. Down for a topper. We're not barely doing any damage to this brigade. Have a good one, Swamp Donkey. Hope to see you in a future live stream. Yeah, it happens all the time. Get 2 units fighting each other, know I'm going to throw rocks to each other and wipe each other out without breaking. Yeah. They got to work an ammunition resupply into the game outside of the overnight resupply. Even if you only get like 20% ammo, that's something. Yeah, definitely join in. We got we got plenty of current military and former military in the chat, so it's a good time. That's slowly starting to tick back in our favor. If this actually goes to a day 3, we'll probably win it because we still hold the objective. It's not that type of battle yet, Keys. But you've seen me do it. Oh, God. It's not that type of battle. We're not that desperate. Because that was literally the last battle of the last Union campaign. I charged my division in, and that was the last battle of the campaign. What did I say? Activate bar brawl mode and go? And we just broke. Why did we just break? Now, I'll definitely get blamed for the defeat. Why did we break? We were taking no casualties. All of our casualties are from overnight attrition. This is literally men who ran away overnight. Now, let's just speed this along. There it is. The battle is lost. Morale of your troops is cracked. Major defeat. Yep, 28% We took 16,400 casualties, or 28% of our force, almost 29%. We did 20,000 to the Federals, but that's only 14% of their forces. They had 140,000 men on the field. Now, it's actually still within bugle range of the commander. So I think that the army broke and we were just the first unit to break. Well, it was going to happen. It was going to happen. We were going to lose on casualties no matter what. Let's see how our brigade did overall. And we're in Hebert's division? No. Whose division are we in? I don't think we're in Bonham, no. I wouldn't mind if we were in Bonham's division. He actually likes us. The hell? Where the hell are we? Oh, there we are. We did 460 to infantry, 328 to cavalry, 102 to artillery for a total of 890. Hood's brigade did almost as many casualties as we did. All right. It's not too bad. He was wounded. Johnston's wounded, so we're going to get a new corps commander. Armistead's wounded, but he's a brigade commander. McIntosh is wounded, so a division opened up. Pendleton's wounded, but that's just an artillery battery. Whose division were we in? We're in Haygood's, but I want Haygood out of command. So I want this division. They get the yeah, I think we were talking about press ganging more men. This is actually not the biggest battle of this campaign, Ank. First episode, which that timeline didn't happen. I actually had to reload the game and drop the unit sizes down because there were too many sprites on the field. The battle would not load. Take down any Union commanders. Probably not on our luck. Separate brigades. Grant's a corps commander. Don't look like we got any of their officers. Scott's a corps commander. He's not even the army commander. So I wonder who's the actual army commander. Even Halleck's a division commander. So who's the actual army commander? Because the Army of Susquehanna is a separate corps. It doesn't have a corps number because it's a separate corps on its own. We wounded one division commander, Morgan. Yeah, we got none of their officers except for one. That's sad. Wait for this timer to run out. Yeah, when our brigade broke, I think the whole army was breaking. We were just the first unit to break because our morale was already low. We got 160 prestige out of that fight. We lost 5 at the end because of our rout, but 140 from casualties, 20 from routing 2 units. Which I got more than 5 from combat zones reached. We lost 13,797 of our 48,221 infantry, 2,424 of our 7,200 cavalry, 103 guns. Total loss of 17,120 of the 56,979 men in the field. That is an unsustainable casualty number. Federals lost 16,000 of their 12,400 infantry, 4,100 of their 14,000 cavalry, 35 of their 100 guns. Total loss of 20,000 of their 140,000 men. That's a drop in the bucket. It's basically a long way to become CNC in this game. I'm sure someone else will take Cumberland Gap if they don't have it already. Actually, day 2, we had a chance to win. We had a very good chance to win, and he fucking threw it away. Like the last battle, we had a very good chance of winning on day 2, and it was just thrown away. And Colonel Dockery took the blame for this battle. You know, we can't blame the congressman come general. Altogether, we'll take a look. I mean, those 4 corps we just fought was 140,000 men. But we'll take a look here in a second. I'm just hoping we don't see those crazy numbers we saw in the last couple of campaigns. There was like over 1 million men in the field from each side. Well, the teleports behind generally like broken units that are behind, like, that's one of the things I don't like about this game. Units that break and retreat through your lines should be fully surrendered. If they're behind your lines and broke unit. Alright, let's take a look at these numbers. The Federals have 318,555 men in the field. We have 291,944 in the field. So not that much of a difference. What was the population in the U.S. during the war? That fluctuated very heavily. You have to remember, even with the war going on, there was a huge, and approximately 30 million, if not higher, because you have to remember, there was a huge influx. Even with the war going on, there was a huge influx of immigrants from Europe between the potato famine, the wars of Italian unification, the wars of German unification. All this was going on at the same time as the U.S. Civil War. And a lot of Europeans were fleeing to America even with the war that was going on here. You know what would be really cool? If we lost a third of our men. Colonel Tucker to jump prior. Jesus. And they are south of us, too. Army of Washington. Who's in command of that? First Corps Army of the James. First Corps Army of Washington. Ugh. We're in a bad spot. Roll this battle off. See if they offer me command of one of these divisions again. Gotta wait till the battle rolls off. What are we looking at west? About Gordonsville. Kentucky's not looking too good. Tennessee. Looks like we could win in Missouri if we actually pushed. That battle's finally rolled off. Where are we retreating? Are we retreating to Winchester? No, where are we going? Hanging out on the mountainside? Probably. Bonham has taken over the Corps. They didn't even offer me your division command. Oh, don't freeze. There you go. Now I need 906 prestige to take over the fucking division? Really? None of these brigades are as good as mine. You gotta be kidding me. 900. It was 600 something prestige. Now it's over 900. You gotta be fucking kidding me. These are all separate brigades over here still. No, it went from like 600 some prestige to over 900 prestige now. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I know there's new weapons available, but we can get Whitworth right now, but I'm trying to save the prestige for the promotion. As much as I want the Whitworths. What do I got going on here? I got 4 hours going into military studies. I need that. 4 into leisure time. 4 into rest. Why is... Okay, that's... Four hours into rest. There we go. That was a little glitched right there. 0 hours available. All right. Yeah, so everything else was actually supposed to be showing at 0. For some reason, it did not reset. But I think my character got better during the battle, so that probably glitched it a little bit. So what type of trouble are we going to get into this time? We're going to be recovering for a while. How many men do I have left after desertions? Because we had almost 400 men desert on us during the battle. I think we only took like 10 actual casualties. The rest was all desertion. We had 1,600 before that battle. We're at 1,300 disabled. So we don't need to go home yet. But it is the winter. There's only 1,900 men available. Yeah, we're going home. We're grabbing up those men before someone else does. Okay. Wow, everybody's bowing out on me early tonight, really. Just kidding, Krieg. We need 1,500 men. There's only 1,900 available in South Carolina. We're going to go snatch them up before somebody else does. Come join Grumpy's Whiskey Vikings. We got liberal ladies and plenty to drink for you. I'm actually surprised I was not offered one of those division commands, though. Why did that jump down here? That's glitched. Okay. Oh, because I sent the brigade home. That's why. Still only 3 stars. That's kind of weird. We actually haven't moved up in fame at all. We barely moved in fame, which is kind of odd for... Wow, my health is really bad. Let's improve the food we're buying. Get our health back up. No, I'm not... Initiative's already good. I guess I could raise my leadership a little. Might as well. Has what gone down for anybody else? Oh, did you lose your internet again? I'm still showing good connection on my end. Hey, we got Hitcock. New companion. In a sun-baked town, on a muddy road across the saloon, 2 men stand like statues, staring at one another deep in the eyes. One flinches, then drops dead on the ground. As the fearful spectators turn their heads, they see only the smoke. The pistol is holstered. For some reason, this gunslinger enjoys your company and agreed to join your unit for adventure. To survive, the man needs razor-sharp decision-making skills and reflexes. Great men think alike. His company seems to increase your initiative as well. We got Wild Bill. Now it's just a matter of time before we lose our eye in a fucking duel. And we will have our spaghetti western. And we're already performing the action. Since he's here, I would have done the duel. We're already doing an action. Where does... Oh, the duel goes into the green, and we're going to use both our slots for that. Okay, so we have to wait for promotion. If we're going to get the government liaison, we would have gotten him right off the bat. I don't think I've ever seen that character pop in, like, after the first year of the war. That's usually, like, right off the bat you get that character. And you never get rid of them for some reason. Even if you fall in line with the government views, they kind of, like, stick with you. And it kind of pisses me off because they hold that slot up. I kind of wish I'd taken that division promotion last time, even though my brigade wasn't in it. I'd probably have the core right now if I'd done that. I could be off doing some stupid stuff up north. Before my brigade comes back. I think 4 characters is the limit, Grim. $43 days? Really? Okay. That'll take us through the winter. Yeah, I've never gotten more than 4 characters. I don't think I've seen anybody else get more than 4 characters, but I really haven't seen anybody putting this game up on YouTube anymore besides myself, to be honest. Unless, besides me and Great Scots, I don't see anybody else really posting this game on YouTube anymore. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen J76 post anything in a minute. Actually, take a look for his videos right now. Now that I said that, I don't think I've seen any of his videos come across my timeline at all in a while. And we got into a fight and our brigade was not there. Okay. And I'm sick. Of course I am. Command offered. Stone's division of Bragg's Corps in the Army of Tennessee. Are you... Fuck no. Yeah, but VTH only posts like 1 video a month. He's not a regular poster. He only posts up enough to keep that channel alive, basically. Because you have to post at least 1 video a month to keep a channel alive, and that's all he does. like even J76, the last one he posted was one of historical, which he does. He does historical battles every couple of weeks. So his last one was about 2 weeks ago with a historical battle. But he hasn't run a full campaign in a minute. I know there's a lot of smaller guys who try to get into this game. You know, just like when, you know, yeah, everybody starts out small, but like there's not a lot of traction for this game unless you have a large following already and they're just watching you to play, just to watch you to play because they follow you. Yates, like, even though he only posts once a month, like the first day his videos go up, he's got well over 1,000 views on them. And that's just because he has a large following. And we are losing control of Virginia. "17 days from being back," but we didn't pick up. I guess a bunch of people are trying to pick up units at the same time as men at the same time as us because we only got 1,800 men. Yeah, I'm starting to think I need to pick up my. Like I think I said the last few streams, my laptop's starting to show its age. I gotta get a new computer. I think I'm going to save that until I got to see how much money I waste on my Lincoln Highway road trip and week-long adventure in Reno with the reunion. See what my bank accounts look like after that. I still have to pick up the camera. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a video vlog for that entire road trip. So I still got to pick up the cameras and stuff like that. I'm starting to price everything out because it's getting closer. I should have done it already. And we are now surrounded in Richmond. Awesome. This is great. We might lose this war in 63. And my men are not back for the fight. So we just missed this one. We probably could have picked up enough prestige this battle, too. Disaster at Richmond. Of course it was a disaster. Look at all these corps surrounding us. It's going to be almost 200,000 men in the Army of Washington, 118,000 men. And we retreated onto Peninsula, so we're stuck between Richmond and and Fortress Monroe. We are in the worst place we could possibly be right now. This is a worse spot for us to be. Literally. Holy crap, what the hell is going on? Unless we get over to West Point Bridge, we're trapped. There goes Petersburg. Complete Spinal Break, Krieg. Is that what you mean? Like a complete spinal break? I don't think I have enough whiskey and fucking cigarettes for this campaign, to be honest with you. This is not going well. Yeah, that's what it sounded like when you wrote that. Surprised you even made it to the hospital, but you can survive stuff like that. It's just rare. Oh, you mean like completely like fractured skull and everything? Ooh. Like the worst I've seen. And they survived it. Believe it or not. I was when I was a paratrooper in Italy, we were doing jumps from helicopters. Don't do them too often, but we do them. And they're from a higher altitude. And I watched this young lady. And females really should, because we actually have to put extra weight on them because they're too light. A lot of them. So when they hit the end of the cord, sometimes the cord won't deploy the parachute because they're too light. They don't have enough weight on them. And she fell from 2,300 feet without a parachute and fucking survived. Broke every bone in her body, but she survived it. Nasty business. Surprised he even made it that long. We are fully surrounded. Petersburg's gone. They're working on Norfolk. We got Fortress Monroe to our east, Richmond to our west. West Point Bridge is our only route of escape, and we're not using it. You'll see, I've seen some shit that most people would die from, and people will survive it. It's honestly amazing sometimes what some willpower will do for a person. I'm not surprised it messed with you. I mean, people talk about all the time, soldiers, Marines, no matter what nature from dealing with PTSD from combat situations, but no one talks about what doctors and nurses have to deal with in ERs. That shit's fucked up. They deal with, and you guys deal with that shit on a daily fucking basis. Quick draw duel. Oh god, what just happened? Hanging out with a famous gunslinger is exciting, but he's also a rather unstable personality. Some were described to be, by nature, a ruffian, a drunken swaggering fellow. They just described me. His most recent vagary was to get you drunk and to accept a quick draw duel challenge. Your shot missed, but his wounded you. After sobering up, he was of course very sorry and promised to never do such a foolish thing. While you're recovering, your friend has decided to visit Springfield, Missouri to gamble and enjoy the company. While you are recovering, your friend decided to visit Springfield, Missouri to gamble and enjoy company of women. Oh god. How was I wounded? I'm not showing as wounded though. Oh, he shot me in the arm. I got a broken arm. The last time this happened, I almost lost it. I was shot in the eye. I almost lost an eye. Hit my arm this time. What can he do in camp? We can actually hold a duel. We can stage. I don't have any more actions for that color set, which is a green color set, but we can hold a shootout for $250. And we earn money from that. So, but I need a promotion to Major General to get another slot to do that. So basically, like, we stage a duel and gamble on it and earn some money. Oh, it looks like some of these corps are attempting a breakout. And we're one of them. Okay. We're no longer trapped. We're fully down in the red. Where are we going? They're trying to bring us all the way out and around back to Petersburg. Are you fucking... Okay, won the siege of Fort Norfolk, but that doesn't mean much. They just put us back under siege again. They're trying to get us around down to Petersburg. No, we're done marching because they were too low on readiness. And the Federals are now blocking us. You know, it's one of those sad facts of life. You get used to everything eventually, Greek. It's a sad fact of life. And actually, believe it or not, in today's time period, people find it hard to deal with death than they have previous time periods. So it's not as much of an everyday fact of life as it used to be. Because you have to think, even going back 60 years, it's not even that far. Even out, a few years outside of my lifetime, but like, people died on a more regular basis than they do today. And people were more accepting. Further back you go, people are more accepting of death because it's more of a regular, everyday occurrence than it is today. The rest of our army has joined us, except for the army headquarters, apparently in one corps. And Union's gone to the final draft act. What do we work? We're not working on anything. Huh. And our broken arm is healed without us losing it. Good. First you seen was a guy with the... Oh, that's not something to fuck with. I got my hand covered in battery acid when I was younger. And holy shit, that sucked. Thankfully, I wasn't scarred, though. And we're in a siege? What? No. And there's only one corps. Can we... not sit in a siege, but we're gonna win it. Don't even get me started on electric cars, Hank. Don't even get me started. Man, we did win it. Pretty quickly, too. Shit. $500 degrees? Holy shit. Battery acid is bad enough when it... Holy shit, it was heated? Battery acid alone will fuck you up, even if it's not heated. Jesus. Surprised he even survived. I mean, I see electric cars catch fire all the time. There's like, especially where I live on the New York City highways, because those fires burn so hot, they literally permanently damage the roadways. You can see where those cars have caught fire. Because they can't get rid of the damage. It's fully physically visible. No, you know they're covered on that stuff. You know, in the contract they signed, there's some type of a waiver they're signing inside the car purchase contract. Okay, we went from being trapped to trapping the Union. I like this. But we're not cutting... The way supplies work in this game, we're not cutting their supplies the way we should. Yeah, he got no settlement out of that, Hank. I guarantee it. Ooh, here we go. Another battle, finally. Against McDowell. And if we lose this fight, I'm going to be pissed. So we're going up Craig's Cavalry Corps, 3rd Corps Army of Washington headquarters under the command of Irvin McDowell. They got 32,000 infantry, 5,400 cavalry, and 64 guns. We're bringing 95,000 infantry, almost 96,000, 8,000 cavalry, and 183 guns. Watch Pryor throw this fucking fight away. For months on heavy painkillers, gave him ketamine on paramedics arrival on scene. He was in coma for 2 weeks. Yeah. Let's jump into this fight. See what happens. I guarantee you Pryor's going to throw this fight away. Easy victory. He's going to throw it away. Yeah, all I can say is, like, thankfully I made 20 years in the military without a fucking wound. Worst I've ever had is several concussions, broken ribs, broken fingers, broken toes. Actually dislocated my thumb a few weeks ago, and I just pulled it back into place. Yeah, nothing too crazy for me. But it's all going to add up as I get older. I'm already feeling it. I'm not recovering like I used to. Yeah, Krieg, you're in a special calling. Like, This is weird. The Federals only have 30,000 men. We have 106,000. This is fucking... this is weird. Like I said, watch Pryor throw this away. My mic's also getting old, too. It's a good microphone, but it's also getting old, up there in years. I got this thing about 8-9 years ago. Tell my friends you're dime store Iron Man. Or that you're 40% bender. All right, where the hell are we? We're all the way the fuck up here. Okay. Where's our brigade? I can't even see where the hell our brigade is. Yeah, you give me orders, but I'm still trying to find my men. We should be over here. But I'm not seeing us. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong area. Okay. And wants to march all the way down there. Everybody's going to be on the same goddamn roads. And let's march down towards Mechanicsville. Everybody's going to be on the same roads. Well, I was looking at the wrong division completely. It's actually easier to go through the OOB than click the... Because I wasn't even clicked on my character. I was clicked on other brigades. I was looking for my brigade. Once you're on your brigade, yeah, using the arrows is fine, but... I thought we were over here, not over there. And he's going to take us... It's already 1600. And it's March 26th, so... This is going to a day 2. Because we're sure shit not reaching the enemy before nightfall. That's a new water. We've never gotten that before. Appears the enemy Slay's brigade is falling back. My division's ordered to conduct an all-out assault on enemy lines, break them. Order your brigade to... We've never had assault orders before. That's new. Pause, 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 pause. I very rarely ever use pause. This is weird. This is new to me. We've never had assault orders before. All right. Give ourselves halt orders. Hit play. We're nowhere near the division commander. He's all the way back there still. There we go. We've never had assault orders before. I wonder how much prestige we get for getting into that box. You know, my entire goal when I was a kid, Hank, seeing what you just wrote there, is I wanted to go to West Point as a kid. I desperately wanted to go to West Point. I just didn't have the grades for it. And I hated school. Became a dropout. Joined the Army. Now I have a college degree, and I'm actually have a better job than everybody I know who graduated high school and went to college. So I think my life choices were a little better. Even if I didn't become an officer, I still did my dream of 20 years in the military and have much better education and more well-traveled than my friends who stayed in school. Oh yeah, when I took the ASVAB, they I demanded infantry. I wanted to be a paratrooper and a ranger with all my fucking, because I knew what I was getting into when I enlisted. And they're like, no, you need to go like military intelligence. You need to do this. And I'm like, no, I want infantry. I want fucking ranger, and I want to be a fucking paratrooper. It's like, and they tried their hardest to argue me out of it.